lovelies, welcome back. I'm SoCal Lily and I'm excited to show you this video today. I'm going to be talking about one of the things that I'm most passionate about, just my morning routine and what helps me get going and get through the day with some health supplements. So I'm going to explain what each one does and why it's beneficial for you. And yeah, let's get right into it. So to start off, you can either take like an actual supplement or a pill, but I actually like to do a shot of apple cider vinegar every morning. This helps with keeping and maintaining your like weight loss journey if you're trying to do that. It also helps with like adding good nutrients and vitamins, and it helps actually your immune system. So it is painful, but it also like it's really good for you. And I also feel like it helps your digestive system and get through everything. So I'm not gonna take it right now because I already took one this morning, but apple cider vinegar. Also, there's another good brand, the Bragg's apple cider vinegar that you can get at any grocery store. That's also a really good brand to get. This is just the Trader Joe's one, but it's definitely good. Painful, but really worth it. All right, and so now we're gonna get into the supplements. I went and got a bunch from Whole Foods. And this one's like one of my favorite supplements. My friend told me about this one, and it's called St. John's wort. It's actually really, really good if you struggle kind of with depression and like feelings of like no hope and everything. Like this is actually really good. And you can have like 2 to 3 of them per day. And I honestly just take them. It helps my anxiety. It like helps my mood. And it just really helps like anytime you're feeling down, if you just pop one of these, it actually like is really helpful. These supplements are like really just, they're dietary supplements. So it's not necessarily like prescribed medicine. You can buy them at any grocery store, but I really think it's good because it's natural and it's actually like beneficial for you. It's just made of, it's a vegan capsule. They're vegan, gluten-free. And yeah, so that's St. John's wort. If you're ever feeling down or depressed, St. John's wort is really good. Let's see what else we have in here. Ashwagandha. So this one is actually also really interesting because I was looking it up. There's also this other supplement called, I think it's called like the Ginkgo biloba supplement, which is like similar to this, but the Ginkgo biloba one helps more with like trying to be energetic, and it just kind of makes you more awake, and this one actually makes you more calm. So kind of whatever you're depending on, like what personality and like what vibe you're more prone to. For me, like I would rather feel sometimes more calm because I can tend to get pretty anxious just out of nowhere. So this is like really nice because it's really calming and it helps me like feel relaxed. And yeah, this is, I believe it is a healthy stress response. Yeah, so this one, it increases muscle strength, it lowers blood sugar, it sharpens focus and memory, which is also a really good positive, and it relieves stress and anxiety, like I already mentioned. So this one is a really good supplement. This one you should probably take like, honestly, like once or twice a week. You don't need to necessarily take it every day. I think it will last like that whole week. So that's also a plus about this one. St. John's wort, I just like pop it anytime I feel sad. But there are some supplements you can take daily. There's some that you can take, like you don't need to necessarily take it every day, which is nice. We've also got curcumin 95. This is the turmeric extract, which I'm obsessed with because turmeric is actually like really, really good for you. It's an anti-inflammatory and it really helps with your bones and joints. It's gluten-free, vegan, and it's also something like I prefer to take it every day. I think it's something you could take just like a few times a week or once a week even, but I really love turmeric. Even if I think the best way to go is just to have actual turmeric like in your tea or something. But if you don't have the actual turmeric, because sometimes it can be hard to bear. It's like definitely a very like, you put it in like in curries sometimes. It's a very like strong flavor. So sometimes just taking the supplement is nice as well. And then we've got, let's see, Fish oil, okay, Wild Alaskan fish oil. Fish oil is like one of the best supplements if you're gonna take any supplement. I would say fish oil is like the best supplement to take. If you take fish oil every day, it promotes the feeling of serotonin, which is a huge plus. It lowers blood pressure, it protects eye health, and it also reduces inflammation. It can assist people that are autistic. So if you're autistic, this is really good for you too. It also helps reduce anxiety. This also helps with aging your skin. Fish oil is like really good for that as well. I mean, to reverse aging. And it also has omega-3, and it also, yeah, it has a mix of like all the fish that you have. So like a good like dose of fish every day is actually really good for you. Whether you're eating it like actually or you're just taking the supplement, it's really good for your overall health. And then we've got some calcium, magnesium, zinc. So I love these ones because you can obviously buy like magnesium and zinc and calcium separately, but it's nice when they're all 3-in-1 because all of these vitamins are like really, really good for you. Magnesium helps if you need to feel relaxed and you need to kind of like digest and like relax, and also just like, yeah, it helps with your overall like immunity. But zinc is actually also really good if you're sick. This is something like if you get it separately, that's fine too, because zinc is actually a really good supplement to take whenever you're feeling very sick and like you're about to feel a cold or something. Like zinc is like the #1 type of supplement to take when you're feeling like you're about to be like ill with a cold or something like that. So that's what zinc is, but you can also take it when you're not sick, and it just helps build your immune system in general. And then calcium is, I think, mainly good for your bones. Let me look this up. Yeah, calcium builds and maintains strong bones. So it's a really good mix. Like having all 3 of these together, it builds your bones, it builds your immune system, and it also just gives you a lot of peace with the magnesium. Magnesium is also good to take if you have like stomach issues, or also if you're like need to go to sleep. Like it's the kind of same effect where like it helps you either go to sleep or it helps like relax your muscles and helps like your stomach if you're like dealing with stomach issues. Which, as a hot girl, it's said that hot girls just have more stomach issues, so I like to try to take as much magnesium as possible to help that. All right, let's see what else we've got in here. Ginseng. Okay, so ginseng, this is good energy support. So if you want an energy boost, oh yeah, and also this one, I forgot to say, like for calcium, magnesium, zinc, I don't really take this every day. I think this one you can if you want, but it's just more like 2 to 3 times a day. I don't have to take it every day. Oh, and it has vitamin D3, which I got a separate one, so I'll talk about that. But yeah, this one you don't have to take every day. This ginseng, this is also just good if you want an energy boost and just you're feeling kind of low and tired. This kind of helps you like wake up a little bit. This one you probably could take every day, just depending on how you feel. I kind of go with my like mood and like how I wake up for the day. I'm like, okay, sometimes I just naturally feel more energized and I don't feel like I need something like this, but sometimes I would. So ginseng is really good for that. It's also a tea, so you could do the tea version if you want, like get ginseng leaves and make the actual tea, but there's also a supplement version that I really like as well. And let's see what else we've got. B12. B12 is just like a known vitamin that's just really, really good for you. So it actually helps with red blood cell formation and cell metabolism and nerve function and the production of DNA. So this is just all about like your interior of your body, and it really just helps like put everything together and make yourself stronger. And I think overall it just helps boost your energy, improve your memory, and it helps to prevent heart disease as well. But yeah, this one you can definitely take every day. I have heard the one downside and like bad effect, I guess, of taking B12 enough is like it makes your pee a weird color, I'm pretty sure. Like, wait, I'm gonna look this up. Okay, so this one's not necessarily gluten-free. It can make you break out, and it can cause like tiredness actually, and it can cause a headache. Oh yeah, it just makes your pee more yellow. So if you take this, just be aware that your pee could be kind of yellow. But yeah, also just this one, okay, as long as it's like, everyone thinks it's good, but it does have some downsides. So I would say if you want to take B12, like for the upsides, there are those possible downsides. So you just have to kind of be in tune with your body. And if you're having negative effects from anything, just like skin irritation, acne, tiredness, nausea, like then you probably don't need to take B12. But yeah, overall, like there are a lot of benefits, but sometimes there are downsides. These ones, I don't necessarily know the downsides. I've never heard of like there being any actual downsides from these, but B12 is something you should be a little bit careful of. And then we've got D3. This one also helps your mood and overall well-being. It's definitely also another one like the St. John's wort, that if you're in a sad or depressed mood, this can help uplift your mood. It actually helps your body absorb more calcium, so it kind of helps your metabolism and it helps you intake that. The downsides though, there are also downsides. This one's also similar to B12, where you can also experience like nausea, you can experience like a loss of appetite or dehydration. So I would also say definitely like the B12 and the D3, like just be careful with those. You can take them, but just as long as you start to notice and be aware of how your body reacts to them, can really make an effect on like if you should actually take it or not. And also just how much. Like these you probably can take like once a week. But yeah, I wouldn't say like every day, and also just be careful with those. Let's see, and we also have vitamin C. There's nothing wrong with vitamin C. Personally, I think vitamin C, you can never have enough of it. There's also just natural, like other natural ways to have vitamin C, whether you're eating citrus, like fruits. In my backyard, there were like citrus trees. We had like grapefruits and oranges and lemons growing up just naturally on the trees. So I was like so blessed for that. I don't live at home anymore. So I need to get my vitamin C in, and it's a lot to kind of just go buy like oranges and like, I don't know, what am I gonna do with those? So like I like to do the supplement, but vitamin C is so great for so many reasons. It's really good for your immune system. So definitely when you're sick, take vitamin C, but it's also just makes you, yeah, it supports your overall health and it helps provide antioxidants. And this you could literally have every day. I don't think there's anything wrong with vitamin C because it literally comes from fruit, and there's, like I said, there's other ways to get it as well, but love vitamin C. You can also get it from, I think, the sun, or I don't know. And then lastly, we have garlic. Also this, you can take as much as you want, like daily. You can also have like actual natural garlic, but garlic is amazing. Yeah, it's excellent health promoting and disease preventing. It prevents, literally can help prevent cancer. But I don't want to like speak on that, but also like I think it is really good because it actually helps with improving brain function, improves digestion, boosts immunity, improves skin health, and good for cardiac, like your heart health as well. This one actually you can take on small doses. You have to really just see how your body reacts to it. And that's really it for all of these, you guys. I want to say like definitely take your time with it and see how your body reacts. I think doing all of them at once is kind of a lot, and taking them every day is kind of a lot. You have to see how you actually react and if you have any bad side effects. But I also think like number one, besides the supplements, like take the actual natural like thing. A lot of the foods we eat actually have these like vitamins already in them. So I think just watching what you eat and getting those kinds of vitamins are like, it's like double the benefit because you're also chewing it, your body's digesting it, and it's giving your body kind of like a workout in a sense. And so it's a way better way than just to take them as supplements. But I like to also take them just in case I like miss that ingredient that day or that vitamin for that day. So you just kind of have to like be in tune with your body, feel it out. But yeah, these are definitely like my top vitamins and supplements that I like to get. And overall, I think it is really beneficial to give your body what you need. And when you're missing it, just know like this is always an option. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you in the next one.